Good afternoon, everybody. It's about 1 o'clock my way. Well, my headrest units came in today. The piece I ordered for the control, sternal controls did not come in yet. Still waiting on that. So I ordered they call it the slave monitor, but they didn't have it in stock, so they blessed me with an upgrade with the DVD player built in on both head units. So this is what the head unit looks like. It's power acoustic. So pretty much everything in this vehicle, from the amplifier to the speaker to the radio, is power acoustic. Pretty good brand. This is the headrest. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the and it comes with 3 different colors. This interior of this car is like a navy, dark blue, and black trimming. So of course they don't have a navy blue headrest. They just have tan, gray, and black. So hopefully the black will be okay with this material. So I'm going to try to install it. Yes, this seat has the airbags deployed built in it. So I'm definitely got to look up through there and see, can I avoid touching the sensors to keep those from busting open. I might even go to the advantage of disconnecting the battery cable, which probably I'll go ahead and do. But this particular headrest, it just slides out. Let's see, pull it up. It's got the little click right here. Comes off like so. So then you take your other headrest and give me 1 second. And you just take it and you feed your wires down through there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to run I see it's a very small opening. So I'm going to run my clothes hanger down through there, through the other side, so I'll be able to pull it out. My clothes hanger is not very long, but let's see what happens. Now you can't really see that in the hole, but I already discovered that it's actually, trying to get the focus for you all. Straight down through there. There's nothing but bottom. So I want to insert this clothes hanger all the way down. Give me 1 second. So on these seats, particular seats, you can pop them off. Which I do, you have to pull the bottom piece off first, and then pull up on it, and it pops off. Or, yeah, pull up on it, and it pops off. And this is what the seat looks like. As you can see, this is your cord. This is your cord to operate your power source for the airbags to deploy. So this is my clothes hanger. Now that I got that off, I don't need this. Go ahead and take it out. All right. Grab my headrest. Let's see. Where you at? Where are you at? I would say every vehicle's different. Some have, the newer models have clips. The older model vehicles have wires that you have to cut, and that type deal. All right, so basically, we're gonna take this wire, feed it into this hole. Okay, I'm trying to hold the camera at the same time. The wire's through there. I'm gonna pull it down. Pull it down. All right. Take the headrest. Go ahead and mount it in the hole. Sometimes you have to squeeze the bar smaller to get it in that hole. So give me a second. And then once you squeeze the bar, because it has multiple slide positions for universal cars. Every car is different. So now that it's in the hole, what we do, we just push it down. Make sure the cord's not caught up. All right. And there you go. It's down. It's down. Okay, so now, in the video I showed you, I'm gonna run this wire similar to how they got it right here. Feed through the same thing. Feed through there. And you gotta feel for it on this side. You gotta feel for it. Cause you can take this off, but you don't have to. Pop this back off. Now see, the only difference I'm gonna do is like when I get the cord down through here, they have this, as you can see, running right back in here. So I'm gonna see, can I feel all the way in there, or take my clothes hanger and run it through there, and run that cord through there so I can grab it and break it out through here to connect everything. So give me a second. So see, I got that done. Here it is right here. It's short, so it's got enough to move around like that. So I'm gonna plug it in right here and put some slack down in there, so I don't have to worry about it popping loose. All right, so take this, and you just connect the arrow to the arrow. Boom. It's connected. So I'm going to go ahead and feed some of that in there. So that won't become an issue when it comes time to so that's connected. Cover it back up. Run this back up through here. That way I can put the cable thing back down on it. And then this right here could buckle, snap back into place. Okay, I'm gonna connect this wire, with this. Look for video input. Video output. Here we go, right here. I can get it open up for you real good. Come on. So the rest of these are like if you got a video game or whatever system, or if you want to run this back into your TV up there, so you can switch back and forth. But we're just gonna keep this as a slave and separate. So with that being said, go ahead and connect your video to this in a second. And that also means now I will have to order wireless headphones for the passenger driver that wants to listen to it, or they might have the wire pull this box down. It has a box right here. Let's see. Okay, yes, it actually has a spot for headphones, wired headphones, and phone connection or video connection. They can do what they want to do. So that's pretty good. So if they want to watch something else on their own, they just put the wireless. You can connect wireless headphones to it, or just connect your wired headphones to it. And you can listen to your own thing, or if you know, on social media, or even FaceTime, whatever. So yeah, sorry about that, people. Just a little tired. After the holidays, you know how they go, especially after eating Thanksgiving dinner and leftovers. So let me connect this and see that we got power. Oh, and my power source, like I said, only thing I will have to do is self-tap this onto the metal, and my power connection is already ran back here. Here it is. That's what I was telling you all, to go ahead and pre-run all your wires. So when you do get the unit in, if you don't already have them in, it's basically just plug and play. All right, so give me a second. And this is what I'm going to use to connect it. So on these ends on there. And then on the end for the box to get the TV power, we're going to put one of these on there. Then what you do, you connect that. This will go into here. Like so. Perfect connection. And then for this one, the ground, we're gonna put an end on it, like sort of like a terminal. I'm just gonna self-tap it right in here somewhere. Okay, I'm back. This is what we're gonna use. And this is my self-tapping. Like so, now I'm gonna grind this right over here. Look at my hole I just made. I don't know if I keep the camera here. And then I'm just gonna take this. Then probably gonna stuff this. Stuff this down in here. Cause it's so, the back of it's so big and bulky that it is gonna stick out some. But it's a fuse, so you want to keep it not too far from you, just in case you have problems. If anything. Oh wow, all this is tangled. Tangling up. Alright, I'm going to screw this down right quick first and worry about that in a second. that's that. So all right. So let's see, do we got power first, and then I gotta try the stuff. Let's see, this might work like this. I might bulge out a little bit. All right, let's see if we got power to the TV. Which we should have something. All right, we'll hit the power button. Okay, we have power. Now, let's see. Okay, that's the DVD player. Pop that off. Okay, power. Let's flip this on to something. Okay, it's saying no signal. So I need to make sure I have it plugged in the right spot. Let me go back to it. Alright, so it's saying no signal. So we need to check our plug right here, make sure it's the right one. Alright, just insert a movie inside this one. Let's see what happens. And there you go. Cut the light off on it. We got it showing. And got it showing headrest TV. So there you go. Thing I had it wrong too. I was supposed to. I forgot I had it in the output. Output is from, since this has a DVD player on it, it'd be output for this one if I wanted to go into that one and show on that TV. But you put in input because it's in a signal into this one, and you can set it up how you want to set it up. It even has like I say, your port for your plugs and stuff, you know. Other than that, I haven't had time to set anything up on it. But I mean, it looks great, especially if you're in the back seat. And if you have kids, it's great for them. So let's try one more step, see what it played in here. All right. So let's take it. We're taking it out of this one. And this is the only the cool part about it, by being blessed with upgrade, because everybody might not want to watch this movie, or you could be using GPS on that. I think even with GPS, it works. Push it open. close it. Let's see what happens. I'm about to select it. See, that's still playing the radio. Okay, let's see what's going on. Hey, you know what? That's another thing I didn't think about either. You might have to end up, because I got it going to the remote part. I forgot that it actually has, well, with me choosing a DVD player, it needs something stronger than the actual remote wire. So what I have to do then is just run a power wire to both sides, and I can just simply just tap onto the amplifier power source, because remote wire only clicks on for so many voltage. But I just believe that reason why it cut off when I use the DVD player, it draws more power. So now what I had to end up doing, instead of using, now this will only work, this is an error on my part, this will only work if you have slave units. What slave units mean, just to monitor itself, no DVD player, because it don't require that much power. So you could actually use your remote output functions. But if you had a DVD player, you will have to, and you can still do it from your amplifier, because your amplifier is coming from your car battery. But the only thing about that is, you still don't want to use that, because with your car battery, that means your TV will stay on and off. So what I'm gonna end up doing is, I'm not even gonna make a video on it, because I'm just gonna tell you straight out. Whenever you hook up your car radio, if you see my video where I hooked up the car radio, and you have the constant power, which was the yellow, and then the red was power, but from the switch, you want to hook it up to the switch part, the red wire. So with two TVs, you can just run your two separate wires to the back and connect it to that way when the car is on, the TV will be on. But when you cut the TV off, the car off, your TV automatically go off unless you put it on the switch tilt forward. That way you don't have to worry about it. Oh man, I forgot to cut the TVs off if you run it from the amplifier. So scratch that. Don't run it from the amplifier. Just take your radio back out. Some people use a fuse. Use the fuse box. Find something that only works when the car is on, or the switch is tilt forward. The key is switch forward. So I'm not gonna make another video on that. I'm just gonna simply right now, I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't have time, but I will maybe tomorrow just slightly pull the radio back out, or I might just use the fuse myself, and just run two wires, one for this side, one for that side, using either the something that's not on when the car's not on. And in this particular car, when the car is off, you can't charge your phone and all that type of good stuff. So that's off. So I could just basically just tap into that one and go from there with it. Alright, so thank you for watching. Great Sounds Custom. I'm not even going to show you doing this one, because it's the same steps as I did this one. So you all have a good day. Any questions, feel free to contact me, but just keep tuned for videos for upgrades or anything, or just installations. Thank you. GSC.